There's nothing like it in the world of professional bowling.
Yes, that's right, that's right!
The PBA League. 12 teams made up of the world's greatest bowlers, each trying to capture the Elias Cup. Tonight, it's the divisional finals with Kyle Troop, Chris Prather, and the defending champion Portland Lumberjacks going up against Sean Rash, Dick Allen, and league newcomers the Brew City Ballers. And later, Norm Duke, Bill O'Neill, and two-time champion Dallas take on Andrew Anderson, A.J. Johnson, and the Las Vegas High Rollers. Who will capture the 2020 Elias Cup? The PBA League continues right now here on FS1. We are just 20 miles from Washington, D.C. This week, Bolero Centerville in Virginia is home to the PBA Tour. And tonight, we bring you the PBA League Divisional Finals. 4 teams are left. By night's end, we'll be down to 2. We start tonight with the Anthony Division Finals, named for legend Earl Anthony. Defending Elias Cup champ Portland takes on expansion Brew City. And in the Carter Division Finals, in honor of Don Carter, two-time PBA League champ Dallas, led by Norm Duke, face off for the expansion Las Vegas. It's Baker format bowling. The race to 2. 2-game wins takes the match a 1-1 tie, means a 1-ball roll-off until we have a winner. Now, let's meet the bowlers and managers.
Portland Lumberjacks. Defending Elias Cup champs.
Let's meet the Portland Lumberjacks. He is a member of the 2015 National Championship team at Wichita State, Packy Hanrahan. A 2-time Steve Nagy Sportsmanship Award winner, Martin Larson. With 3 PBA Tour victories, including the 2020 Tournament of Champions, he is an Elias Cup champion, Chris Prather. He owns 5 PBA Tour titles and a share of the current Elias Cup, Kyle Troop. A 10-time PBA champion and U.S. Open winner, Wes Malott. The Portland Lumberjacks are managed by 3-time World Amateur Bowler of the Year, Tim Mack. Let's meet the Brew City Ballers.
Brew City Ballers.
The roller gets it! Late fall!
We're ready to throw down in the PBA League.
He secured Ireland's first ever medal in World Championship competition, Chris Sloan. The 2013 USBC Open Championships winner, Zeke Bates. He owns 7 career PBA Tour titles, 2-time Elias Cup champion, Dick Allen. An 8-time PBA titleist and U.S. Open champion, Ryan Simonelli. He is a 15-time PBA champion with 2 major titles, Sean Rash. The Brew City Ballers are managed by the Medford Meteor PBA Hall of Famer, Marshall Holman.
It is time, bowling fans, to determine the divisional championship tonight here in Sandoval, Virginia at PBA League. Welcome back, Elias Cup bowling. We can't wait. Dave Ryan alongside Randy Peterson, my Hall of Fame broadcast partner, joined by Kimberly Pressler throughout the broadcast as well. Always, RP, a big theme in team sports, defending a championship. Portland got the bye in the divisional semifinals. Cruised by LAX, so far so good.
Yeah, I mean, it was really a walkthrough for their opening match against LAX. LAX didn't even post a 200 game. So Portland really hasn't been tested at all. And we're going to certainly find out if that's going to happen to them tonight. But they're so solid from top to bottom, starting with the pro. There's Martin Larson. But I think the brightest spot for this team is that young man right there. Packy Hanrahan was a perfect 4 for 4 in their opening round. And, of course, you got the Big Nasty anchoring that solid Portland team.
Easy win for Big West and Portland. Bruce City, not so easy, Randy, at all. A couple of roll-off wins for the Ballers.
Bruce City Ballers sounds like something that would be really hard to say after you've had too many brews. But you know what? This team is scary. When it looked like they were left for dead, they go to a roll-off, and they asked their anchor bowler, Sean Rash, to step up. In the opening match, he did just that. And then in their second matchup against Motown, E.J. Tackett leaves a 4-pin. Sean Rash comes through again, and they move on. Oh, and by the way, there's their manager, Marshall Holman. Today is his birthday.
Happy birthday to you, to the Medford Meteor, Sean Rash. His final warm-ups tonight. Every bowling fan, Randy, watching right now, wants one thing from you, a prediction for tonight for our first match.
You know, I think all the good vibes and the zen is still with the Portland Lumberjacks, and I think they're I think they're going to make it all the way to the finals. I think they're going to get past Bruce City.
We can't wait. Odds are now live at Fox Bet and available in Pennsylvania and Colorado for entertainment purposes in all other states on a money line bet. Portland minus 200, Bruce City at plus 150. When we come back to the PBA League, it is Divisional Championship Tuesday. We crown the winners of the Anthony and Carter divisions to create the final two teams left standing. Who will it be? Stay with us on FS1 to find out. Anthony Division Finals. Portland, Bruce City, head-to-head. Kimberly joined by two big stars.
I sure am. Thanks, Dave. So, Sean, let's start with you. You know what? You've been instrumental over the past two nights helping to secure wins for your teams. But tonight might actually be your biggest test because you are taking on Portland. They're the defending champions, and they are a stacked powerhouse of a team. How do you guys stop them?
Well, it's a team effort, and we're stacked with a pretty good damn team, too, Kimberly. And we have great chemistry. That team over there is great as well. But we do our job. Things take care of itself. We wish them all the best, but our team's pretty good, too.
Well, it's worked well for you so far. Thank you so much, and good luck to you. So, Kyle, you heard what Sean had to say, but a lot of people have said that you guys are the team to beat. So how are you guys handling the pressure of defending the title?
Yeah, we're accepting the pressure. You know, we want that pressure, you know, because we know that we are the defending champs. We bowled really well in the qualifying. You know, we're a confidence team. We're going to work together, teamwork and chemistry, like Sean said. I think that's one of the strongest things about their team, but I think ours is a little bit better, so we're going to bring the cup home.
All right. Good luck to you guys tonight.
Thank you.
All right, 42 feet of Mark Roth. And for this pattern here, well, the players are going to get in, and they're going to throw it to these zones down lane. Same on the left. If the lefty's Packy Hanrahan, you're going to see him hook it. And so it's going to be kind of the same thing on that side. Watch for Simonelli and Sean Rash to both go fairly straight from the outside.
Lineups tonight as we get set for the 2 seed against the 4 seed in the Anthony Division Finals of the 8th PBA League. Larson, Packy, Troop, Prather, West Malott. Wow. Some serious talent. Chris Prather's kind of quietly just been perfect so far. One of the top players in the PBA Tour.
And we are bowling a Baker format, and that's where multiple players combine to bowl one game, and that's why you saw the frames 1 and 6 for Martin Larson,
who gets us started.
And
10 back. He's been solid too, hasn't he?
Way to go, man.
Yeah, he's done real nice. He had one open frame for him and their opener, but other than that, solid.
Two big good ones here, brother.
Dick Allen 1 and 6, Zeke Bate 2-7, and all the way down to Sean Rash. He'll bowl the 5th and 10th frame. That anchor position is extremely important.
As is the leadoff for Dick Allen. All 10 in the pit. Great start, Brew City.
Last night's round and then the strike here. Dick Allen is a perfect 5 for 5.
Yes.
Packy Hanrahan.
Go, 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 go.
Big lefty, you bet.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
Randy talked about how
Boy.
fabulous he has bowled for the Lumberjacks, a PBA league rookie.
I think it's 1.5.
Yeah, Packy has not missed, and he is an Elias Cup rookie.
Race to 2. If it's one game each, a one-ball roll-off, we'll keep going until we have a winner. Here's Zeke Bate. Some loft, and all 10 in the pit as he shreds the rack.
And Zeke, another rookie and new to the Elias Cup. He bowled nice last night, just couldn't knock anything over. And then remember the sarcastic thank you when he finally got his first strike.
Talking to the pins. Well, the pins had no answer there, did they? Here is the pro with the fro. Kotru, 4-pin, pretty good shot.
Run it over, run it over. No blood. Come on. Stir it up.
Drifts just a pitch high and leaves the 4-pin. This matchup here might be fairly high scoring. The lanes are so conducive to good scores.
12th-year pro.
You moving up or no?
Taylorsville, North Carolina. Son of former star on the PBA Tour, Guppy Troop. Chris Sloan, Swords, Ireland native. And his numbers so far. Does a couple opens in there. Brew City had to play in the divisional quarterfinals. As we talked about top of the broadcast, Portland had a bye to the semis. Sloan, yes!
Way to go, buddy. Way to go. Great shot. Great shot.
Interesting in both teams going with the exact same lineups they used last night. I guess when you are successful, you don't mess with success, right? Yeah, if it's not broke.
I wouldn't if I were the managers, no question.
It's not broke.
Chris Prather, bright young star, PBA Tour, maybe the brightest right now. You can make that conversation. Strikes again.
Good shot, brother. Good shot. Follow it up, boss.
Simonelli, all 10 into the pit for the former Lumberjack who won it last year at Portland.
Great shot.
I think Ryan wanted to stick with Portland, but you can only protect 3 players. So
right here.
Expansion draft pick of Brew City and Marshall Holman, team manager. Just
Brew
think
City
there might be some
perfect for-
extra motivation there for Ryan Simonelli. Wes Millat, 1 of 3 protected, along with Chris Prather and Kyle True. And he strikes.
Good job, brother. Good job. Good start,
18 to 3. You can see the numbers right there.
Perfect start. Brew City front 4. Trying to go up by 21. He didn't like it. That's why 3-6-10 stand.
3-6-10. The easiest way to make this is throwing a straight ball and covering all 3 pins with the bowling ball. Just get that ball just to the right of the 3-pin, and it'll deflect into the 6 and the 10.
Solid tour average on that spare conversion, and Rash takes care of business. Midway point, game 1, race to 2. Anthony Division Finals underway for the PBA League. You're in Centerville, Virginia. Packy, Hanrahan, and company. Head-to-head with Sloan and the Ballers. More great bowling on the way. To the PBA League on FS1. Anthony Division Final, race to 2, game 1.
Guys, let's go, second half.
After the front four from Bruce City, the expansion team, an 8-pin lead. Larson will lead it off. The second half of our opening match. Dallas, Las Vegas still to come to determine the Carter Division Championship later tonight. Trip 10.
Yeah, big carry there. Kicking a 10 out on that double to take the lead. That's nice to see. Watch this. 6-pin, second to the right. Catches enough of that 10-pin. And that was a big-time strike when they needed it.
You heard team manager Tim Mack so pumped up after Larson shot out of the break. Not easy. Dick Allen, leadoff bowler, Bruce City. Answers.
Dick Allen, former MVP of the league a few years back. Now he's moved up to the leadoff position. He's doing a great job for Marshall Holman and his crew.
How tough is it, hearing again, great shot at commercial from the coaches and players. How hard is it to concentrate out of the commercial break when you're on TV?
It's just the fact that you've been waiting. Oh no, you've been waiting longer than normal, so you get. It's easy to get out of rhythm.
8-pin here for Packy.
I think he did this last night.
Yeah, man, that was pretty good right there.
Where the ball was perfectly flush in the pocket and it rides right by the 8-pin. Watch this, right by it. And that's what all that power and revolutions will do. At times, it's too much.
All right, Pack.
Hammerhead takes care of it.
Good pitch.
He is the second Packy in his family. Dad is also Packy. I know you're asking him before.
Yeah.
The match night about that.
Both nicknamed Packy, and nobody knows the origin,
It's
or at
awesome.
least Patrick doesn't.
That's the best part of the story.
I know,
no one
right?
knows where it came from. Zeke Pate.
I mean, I could tell you why they call me my nickname. The only problem is I can't tell you my nickname on the air.
After the show, okay? Pate, 7th frame. Good shot, 10-pin.
Man.
Great shot.
I don't think Zeke has missed the pocket in every one of his attempts throughout this competition, and his carry has stunk.
Could have given Bruce City the lead. Cross lane, 10-pin, got it.
Tim Mack, what are you seeing out there? What's going on?
Well, Randy, it's clear to me that both teams got really good shots to the pocket. And it's, again, you're going to have really great angles here. Kyle's going to have to make a good move here. And we're hopeful that he can put a strike to get us going here for the finish of the game. But clearly, you got to have good angles to strike today.
Thank you, Tim.
There it is. And blisters the rack, Randy. Wow, that was impressive.
Yeah, and the angles that Tim's talking about is the angle through the front part of the lane as the players are projecting the ball towards the pins. And that time, it looks like Kyle may have given it a little bit more room to the right, and that ball set up perfectly. Now, no matter what Bruce City does, they cannot shut out the Lumberjacks.
Back to Sloan, 26 years old, 8th-year pro from Ireland. He liked it. Kicks out the 10.
Great shot. Great shot.
Gonna make the Lumberjacks show up here late. This will be a really good finish.
Little kick save and a beauty on the 10 right there.
You pumped the Lightning won the Stanley Cup? Florida guy.
No, I'm not a Tampa Bay Lightning guy.
Okay. Let's try to connect the two.
I understand. No, I mean, that it makes sense. It's just, yeah, it's just not me. I mean, I'm happy for him.
Very good.
Prather. Oh! Across the deck for the 10. Down it goes.
Well, we're Watch your comfort move. One.
Man, I'll tell you what, nothing like good, clean living for Chris Prather as he gets the massive messenger to come across and take the 10 out.
The clean break of the game brought to you by Light Life. Light Life is the official plant-based burger partner for the PBA. At Light Life, our passion is making great-tasting plant-based food with simple, clean ingredients. That was special.
Simonelli did strike while we were doing that bit.
Baker format, it's fast bowling.
Hey, we have to take care of our sponsors.
Absolutely.
This coming down to the wire. Wes Malott strikes out. It's over. Anything less, Sean Rash can get up in the 10th and win game 1.
Reigning MVP, PBA league. Big Wes Malott. There's one.
Atta boy. Give me another one like that. Give me another one like that. Another good one. One at a time. One at a time.
So this is what happens when players are bowling on friction and they keep the hand up the back of the bowling ball. I want you to watch the ball change direction. My producer just said he thought this was going high. So it looks like it's going to overhook, and then all of a sudden it just rights itself right into the 1-3 pocket.
Needs 2 for the win. In game 1, race the 2, Baker bowling. Needs another.
Oh.
Wow, good shot, but a 10-pin, so we're going to have an interesting finish here.
It's a good shot.
Oh, they're good.
Now, if Wes Malott spares here, Sean Rash will need 2 strikes in the 10th frame to win game 1. Man, good shot. I'm looking back at the solid 8-pin that Packy left.
All right, hey, good shots, man. Good shots. That's all we can do. Nothing wrong with that.
We'll take that.
Great pitch. Forcing the double, and that's all we can do.
Sean Rash
takes a re-rack.
Yeah, Sean Rash has bailed him out in both their rounds. The roll-off against Danielle McCune.
Miami Waves.
And then
the Muscle.
Last night against the Muscle, when E.J. Tackett went 4-pin, we showed you in the video highlight at the top of the show. Must strike.
Needs 2. Looks for the first. Has it.
It's a shot.
60 feet to success for Rash as he blasts through that 1-3 pocket.
Go through your routine.
One more. Great shot. Great shot.
He's taking another re-rack.
Rack that one if you can.
Gonna take his time.
Beautiful.
That was
fun.
The lines underneath the team names on your scoreboard there. Thank you, Randy. Indicate the amount of re-racks, so the ballers have used their 2. 2 remaining for Portland.
Take time, boss. Take time.
Sean,
all right, come on.
Get comfortable.
Really take his time here. Huge shot. Do you like the idea of the double re-rack?
I like whatever makes the player comfortable and feel good about the next shot he's going to throw. If that's what he needed to do, then so be it.
Here it is. Needs it. 10-pin.
Oh!
It was a great shot from Rash.
My goodness.
But not enough.
We're up 1. All right.
Wes left 1 on a strike in the 10th. Sean leaves 1 on a strike in the 10th. They're going to lose by 1. How about that coming down to the 10th frame?
Leave it there. Leave it there.
Game 1 by a stick.
All right, boys.
To the Lumberjacks.
247, 246. Both anchor players leave vicious ringing 10s. This one cost Sean Rash and the Ballers game 1.
Game 1 complete. High drama in Centerville, Randy. Lumberjacks take the first game. Game 2, all the way.
You're watching a Fox Sports presentation. Due to time constraints, we now move ahead in our program.
Portland won game 1 by 1 pin, 247-246. And now game 2 looking good. Let's take a look at our Go Bowling Elias Cup flashback. April of 2018, Bayside Bowl, Portland, Maine. The Silver Lake Atom Splitters knocked off the Hitmen 2 games to none to win their 3rd PBA Elias Cup, also won in 2014, 2015. Got by Brooklyn, Motown, and the Hitmen in the championship. Adam Splitters made up of Jesper Svensson, Dick Allen, A.J. Johnson, Tom Doherty, the Hall of Famer, legendary Chris Barnes. I mean, that is a scene. I've got to get up to Bayside.
You've never been?
No, in Portland, Maine.
Man.
I've been to Portland, Maine. Beautiful city, great town.
You've never seen anything like it until you've been to Charlie Mitchell's place.
Everyone up there is watching right now.
And I promise you, yeah, they are tuned in right now, rooting for this team right here.
See you next year, right?
Second
Next
half.
year.
One good one here. Best one of the day right now. Let's go. Best one of the day. Let's go.
This is a big shot now for Martin Larson because this keeps the string going and maintains a 23-pin lead if he strikes here right out of commercial. Uh-oh.
Lead off. Portland.
Terrible.
Look out.
No legs.
3-10 split.
Yeah, that's the
Fit it in there. Come on, buddy.
That's
Gotta
the
fit it in
growing
there.
pains of the commercial break when players sit that long. And I mean, that was just a tug left, and it had no chance of holding line. Now, this could be disastrous if Martin doesn't convert the 3-10, the baby split.
Can't sit. No worries for Martin Larson.
Good fight. Good fight. Good fight.
That's a
It's
big
okay.
shot.
Make the shot. Make committed to it, all right?
Spare the Game brought to you by Guaranteed Rate. Mortgage rates are historically low. Save money at rate.com today. Baby split 310. All good, Martin Larson.
And he did it exactly the way you draw it up. He covered both pins with the bowling ball. Now, Dick Allen trying to close to within one.
Top of the bar lineup. Need
Weak
some
10.
help. Not on the 10.
Good shot. Good shot.
That little soft 10 that Dick Allen just left, and it infuriated him. He didn't like the way he threw it. And that was a big opportunity missed.
Hold me back up, guys.
He's
Come on.
still frustrated.
Come on, my bad, my bad.
Not bad. I like that one off your
Good
hand.
stroke. Good stroke, Dick.
Young star Packy Hanrahan steps up.
The ball a little left. Remember last time up for Packy was an open frame in the second when he left the 3-6-7.
Yeah, baby. That's right. That's why we switched. Good job, baby.
Yeah,
Way to
switch
go, man.
balls and it
Way to
works.
trust it. Way to trust it.
You heard manager Tim Mack say, yeah, that's why we switched balls. Living on the edge, that Packy.
That's it. Go.
Tim Mack has said it throughout the PBA League that Packy has bowled like a #1 pick, and he really comes through there as he crushes that 1-2 pocket. Zeke P. Every shot huge now for the ballers. All 10 back.
Another quality shot by Zeke. This time he actually carries 10. Zeke's got a nice simple game with plenty of power to get it done. Not a lot of moving parts in that swing. Big shot now, working on a strike. Kyle Troop, 8th frame.
To put Portland up by 22.
Go, you bet. Baby, yeah. Atta boy. Way to go, kid. Way to go, kid. Way to go. Atta boy. Atta boy. Way to go. Way to take your time out there. Way to stop.
Gorgeous shot here. 6 pin, second to the right. Just snapping the head right off of the 10 pin.
I didn't move either, guys, but that wasn't my best shot.
Did you hear him just say that? I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know, guys. I liked it, but it wasn't my best shot. Looked good from here, Kyle. Chris Sloan.
Numbers for Sloan.
Oh boy,
All right, on the spare. Hey,
big trouble now.
Get back.
A lot of game left. On 4.
Big trouble. Good news, they're working on a strike. Bad news, they were working on a strike. And that's the bucket, 2-4-5-8.
Greek Church now the bucket. Sloan struggles. And things are not looking good for Brew City this late. Having lost the first game by 1 pin. Lot to cover. Does it. Really nice conversion.
Never know. You got a break. You got a break somewhere.
Well, this is not a textbook on how to cover the bucket, but this was very fortunate. Watch this. He almost misses the 2-pin, cuts it just enough to send the 5 going backwards into the 8.
He's definitely moving.
22.
Foundation frame time here, Randy. You're right. Big shot for Prather.
22 can increase to 32.
He'll do just that. Chris Prather.
Yeah. Attaboy, comfort move. Way to roll it. Hey.
Comes through.
Blackjack at the bottom, bro.
For the defending champs.
Rolled the piss out of him. Way to go, baby. Way to go.
Max score for Brew City, 212. The Lumberjacks are in the 220s right now.
Zibadelli has just been blistering the rack time and time again. Another strike for Brew City, but will it be enough is the question. As we head now to the anchor bowlers.
Best one of the day right here, kid. One time.
Only a mark needed for Big West Milan and Portland to shut out the Ballers in advance to the 2020 PBA League Championship match. It's tomorrow night. West Milan steps up and delivers. Portland is off to the championship match to defend its title. The Lumberjacks take care of the Ballers.
Good job.
2 straight.
Way to work. Way to stay trusted to. Good job. Good job. Good job.
West Milan's pillow is cool on both sides, brother, because he just stepped up and aced it to take his team to the finals once again. I wonder what Charlie Mitchell and the crew are doing over at the Bowling Center there in Portland.
Celebrating right now. Air 5s. One of our biggest themes.
I just want you to know you're on our minds, bud. We love you. Good luck tomorrow morning. We'll see you soon, bud.
Shout out to Del Ballard.
Yep, shout out to Del Ballard Jr.
In Texas.
Big shout out to Del.
Medical procedure tomorrow.
Yep. Charlie Mitchell, Bayside Bowl. Get the gang ready for tomorrow night.
Championship match, 7 Eastern here in FS1. We will crown a PBA League champion.
Hey, man.
And the Anthony Division champs are the 2019 champs. Lumberjacks and manager Tim
Start
Mack.
believing, baby.
Do it again.
Timmy, tell us how you're feeling right about now.
Pretty excited, man. I got to be honest with you. These boys got it done, man. I'm excited. Hopefully everybody up in Bayside and Portland, Maine is excited. Ready to go. We got a chance to defend our cup. We're in the final. It's a great feeling. Guys did great. All these guys, great job.
Hey, congratulations to you and your team.
Fantastic, man. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate you.
The return of the man.
One-pin win in game 1.
All right, man.
Game 2, not as close. And the Lumberjacks sweep Brew City out of the PBA League in the Anthony Division Championship match. Pro with a fro. Chris Prather. Too much for expansion Brew City. They'll play for the title tomorrow. One match down, 1 to go at Bolero Centerville in Virginia. Quick drive from D.C. Champion Anthony Division. It's Portland. Kimberly joined by the winners.
I sure am, and they were super excited over the break. They are heading to the championship match for tomorrow night. And Packy, let's talk to you. You are the rookie. Last night you had a stellar night. You know, you had strikes all last night, but tonight you struggled a little bit and then came through for your team. So what has this experience been like for you so far?
It's been great for me so far. You know, I get to bowl with a bunch of friends, and even when I'm struggling, they can pick me up, help me find the right move, and find the right ball to choose.
Now, Wes, you guys were challenged in that first match. You only won by 1, but you took this one as well, and now you guys are heading to the championship. What does this win mean for you guys and mentally moving on to tomorrow?
Well, Kimberly, I mean, this win's huge. This gets us to the finals, and I can tell you personally, and probably for everybody standing here, we all want to defend this title in Portland, where we won and where we should be. But unfortunately, with circumstances the way they are, it's put us in this position, so we need to do that. And to add to that, I had a little chat to Dell there. I just wanted to make sure that Dell knows we're all behind him. I got a little choked up there before I threw the shots, and I just want him to know we love him, we're with him, and we wish him the best tomorrow morning.
Dell, we do wish you the best, and congratulations. You guys are now moving on to the championship match. You've earned it.
Thanks, Kimberly. Here we go.
With 12 teams, we're down to 3. Portland will take on the winner of match 2 tonight, the Carter Division Finals between Dallas and Las Vegas. Now let's meet the bowlers and managers.
Ready to strike. Two-time Elias Cup champ.
It's a winner!
Dallas striker.
Let's meet the Dallas Strikers. He owns 3 PBA regional titles, Brad Miller. A 3-time member of Team USA, Nick Pate. A 12-time PBA champion with 2 majors, Bill O'Neill. He is a record 4-time Elias Cup champion, 20 career PBA titles with 2 majors, PBA Player of the Year, and PBA Hall of Famer, Tommy Jones. The Dallas Strikers player manager is a 2-time Elias Cup champion with 40 career PBA Tour titles and 7 career majors, Norm Duke. Here are your Las Vegas High Rollers.
Vegas High Rollers. Ready to roll some high numbers in the PBA League.
The 10-time Venezuelan Player of the Year, Ildemaro Ruiz. The 6-time member of Team USA, A.J. Johnson. An 11-time member of Team England with 1 PBA Tour victory, Richie Teets. The 2018 USBC Masters champion with 2 PBA Tour titles, Andrew Anderson. He owns 4 PBA Tour titles with 2 majors, Francois Lavoie. The Las Vegas High Rollers are managed by PBA Hall of Famer Amleto Monicelli.
We look forward now, Randy Peterson, to the Carter Division Finals. Dallas, the first round bye, looked good against Phoenix in their match. No problem there. Las Vegas has not lost the game in 2 matches, 4-0. How do you best assess?
Well, on paper, Dallas is the stronger team. You know, anytime you can pair Bill O'Neill and Tommy Jones with a Norm Duke, they're going to be a formidable opponent. And then add Brad Miller and Nick Pate, who both bowled pretty nice in their opening session. Remember, they shot 267, 258, and swept in the opening semis for them. Very nice job. They hit the pocket a boatload. TJ was 3 of 4, Brad 3 of 4, Pate 3 of 4, Bill O'Neill was a perfect 4 for 4. That match against the Phoenix Fury wasn't even close. And so now we find them in the division, division finals. Man, that was hard to say.
Why you're always there.
Maybe it's because I saw Norm Duke bowling in the video. The High Rollers, man, they've really surprised a lot of people, I think, in this event. Rhino, I mean, this is an expansion team with some new players that are PBA League rookies with Ildemaro Ruiz and Richie Teese, but they've come together nicely, and I think a lot of it has to do with that man right there, A.J. Johnson, and keeping his team pumped up. He's a lead off of that team. He's kind of the fire plug and the motivational spark plug that they need. So, again, on paper, Dallas Strikers much stronger, but man, it's Las Vegas High Rollers, and we'll see if Lady Luck is still on their side.
Odds, Randy, are live now at Fox Bet, available in Pennsylvania and Colorado, and for entertainment purposes in all other states. Strikers -150 and the High Rollers a +110. When we come back to Centerville, time to determine the Carter Division champion. We know Portland is in tomorrow's championship match. Who joins them? Find out next on FS1. From Tuesday night SmackDown. And what a matchup coming up. Carter Divisional Finals. Dallas, Vegas. Back to Kimberly.
All right, AJ, as the leadoff bowler of your team, you actually set the tone of the matches, and you've been able to do that thus far in bowling and with your emotions. So how much has that helped your team?
They've asked me early on to set that bar, and I think it's really played into the tone of the matches, and it seemed to work really well, and they keep asking me to do it, so I'm going to keep delivering.
Well, it's worked well for you. Good luck.
Thank you.
And Norm, it cannot be easy to be both the manager and a player on a team, but you seem to thrive in that role. You've won this twice. How do you make it look so easy?
Well, typically, I'm bowling in the 1-2 spot, so I have plenty of time to make decisions. But this week, they're like, no, Norm, you're going last. So now I'm having them manage the team, and I'm playing more of a player role. And you know what? I've been a player all my life. I love it. That's what I do.
All right. Well, good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
Interesting answer from Norm Duke. Yeah, used to be in the top of the lineup. Thanks, Kimberly, for that. But now the anchor bowler. Good to hear from AJ and Norm. Dallas lineup. Randy, what do you think?
So his guys decided Norm was going to go last? Okay. All right. Well, hey, listen, Tommy Jones leading off. You got Nick Pate third. And your anchor bowler, Norm Duke. Remember, Baker format where multiple players join together to bowl a complete game, and each player will take 2 frames each. Tommy gets 1 and 6.
Tommy Jones starts us off, the Hall of Famer.
Wait for it.
Elias Cup champ. No.
Short pin.
All right, run down.
Hey, you know what I'm going to do during the break?
What's that?
I'm going to go home and practice saying division finals to get ready for next year.
It's not easy to say.
Division finals.
You'll be just fine.
Thanks. Appreciate you, buddy.
Cross lane 10 pin. Tommy Jones. Got it.
Come on, boys. That was my bad. That wasn't very good. My bad. Come on, pick me up.
So as Kimberly talked about with AJ, the bar setter for this Las Vegas team is the leadoff bowler at first to 6th frame. We'll see if we can continue this excellence here at the top of the lineup for Vegas and take advantage of the 9 spare from Jones.
Yo diría que como ellos están jugando, ellos conocen su bola, deben hacer caso a ellos. Que una bola bien y después hay una.
You're right. Johnson.
Oh, just like I said, baby. Let's go. Come on, fellas.
He's backing it up, Randy.
Well, you know what really gets a team fired up is how you perform. And AJ's done a really nice job in that leadoff position, throwing a lot of strikes and getting his team kind of excited to back it up.
Brad Miller, world's biggest Chiefs fan, pumped up for the KC win over the Ravens last night.
Oh, boy.
All right, run down.
Come on. Run down.
Shot. Leaves a lot.
Well, the problem with the 3-6-9-10 is that back pin, but this oil pattern is going to make this a little bit easier, but basically what Brad is going to try to do is get his bowling ball to hook into the 3-6 so he can cover that back pin.
.66% tour average to make this spare. Miller trying to cover. Does it.
Great spare.
Big mark.
All right, good job. Good job.
Yeah, that was a good spare. Not the easiest to try to convert, but on this oil pattern, you know, you've got a little bit of that friction to the right, and it definitely helps to keep the ball on the lane.
Longtime Venezuelan champion, Elias Ruiz, steps up. His numbers so far, we heard him speaking Spanish a moment ago with team manager Hamleto Monticelli.
Do it.
Talking strategy. Oh, yeah.
I still don't know what that means.
He's been fun to watch the entire PBA league. I love it.
Yeah, he's been rolling it nicely, hasn't he?
No let up. No let up. Do it.
I don't know what that.
Very interesting breakdown last night.
Be right.
Play off.
Stop.
Whoa.
All right.
3-6-10.
All right, same deal, except no 9-pin, which makes this significantly easier to shoot than what
Really soft.
Brad Miller was shooting at.
All right, bro. Spare it up. Hey, take your time. Run the spare down here. Come on.
Yes, sir.
Good
Hey,
cover for Teese.
Great spare.
Just outside London, England.
Pick me up.
They don't call this guy the real deal for nothing, Rhino. A strike here, and he will make this a 1-pin game.
Cool customer, smooth operator, unassuming.
And really good.
And a really good Hall of Fame to be. Good shot, 10-pin for Bill.
Wow, that was really good.
Make the spare now.
Things stay tight. First half, first game, race to 2. 2 games gets you a victory. Take on Portland tomorrow night for the PBA League Championship.
Well, we've seen our fair share of 10-pins throughout this competition, haven't we? And part of the reason why is because the players really don't have much trouble hitting the pocket.
Good shot, Billy. Good shot, buddy.
All right, my bad. Shot right in
Come on, Norman.
Hey. All right, guys.
Get the run further, right?
Andrew Anderson stepping up, former player of the year. Trying to get back to his winning ways after some injuries and some other issues. Nice shot there by Andrew.
Andrew and Lavoie swapping a couple times in the 4-5 spot in the lineup for Las Vegas. I was interested to see what Hamleto Monticelli had in mind for his anchor spot in this one. Anchor bowler, Dallas player manager, the legend Norm Duke, Hall of Famer, trip 10-pin.
Good job.
All right. Good job. Give it a front.
Numbers for Lavoie. High rollers. A chance to go up 21 pins here. 2-time U.S. Open champ, Francois Lavoie. You bet.
Come on. Come on, baby. Come on.
Good frames, boys. Good frames.
Frankie Lavoie with a straight flush in the 5th frame to double up for the Las Vegas High Rollers.
You're watching the PBA on FS1. Hey, junior bowlers, want to start your journey as a pro? Head to PBA.com to sign up for all the new PBA Junior Club. Join now for access to exclusive PBA content, discounted tournament entry, smart scholarship awards, official merchandise, and so much more.
Dave, in case you were wondering or even thinking about it, I think you're a little too old for that.
I was neither
for PBA
wondering
Junior.
nor thinking about it.
For
but
PBA Junior, I think
thank
you're too
you
old
for the
that.
clarification. Always looking out for me, buddy. I appreciate you.
Always, man. You're my guy. You know that.
All right, second half. Game one, race the two. Tommy Jones misses the pocket.
That was really fast, and it never went to the right.
Spare it up, Hoss.
278.
I think the players that have had the most success on this oil pattern had steeper angles through the front, a little bit slower ball speed, and really had their hands up the back of the bowling ball to blend out the dry and the oil.
Four-time Elias Cup champ. It's a record. 2016, 17, 14, and 13. A lot to cover here, including the double wood. Successful spare for Tommy Jones.
Spare.
Former Mark Rock MVP award winner in PBA League. Big shot.
If you're going to throw it that hard, you got to get it all the way over there.
Pick up the tip. Oh, we're still not sure if they can hear us.
Look at the numbers for Johnson. Near perfect. There's the high rollers. Got by Brooklyn, got by top-seeded Philadelphia. Now taking on Dallas in the Carter Division Finals. Former high school quarterback, great athlete, Johnson. Another strike.
Let's go!
Tommy Jones, what's happening with you and your team and struggling a bit just to get to the pocket on that right lane?
They feel like they're a little bit different tonight, but we can't. We're having a hard time deciding if our ball's hooking to the front and kind of bailing, or if it's, if they're just hooking more in general. So, we'll see what happens here. We're gonna make a couple adjustments down the line.
Thank you, Tommy.
From Lee Summit, Missouri, Brad Miller.
Nice break there, tripping the 4-9, but it might be a little too late for Dallas. They still haven't doubled yet. They're clean, but have not doubled. And Las Vegas is in the 220s.
High rollers when Guillermo Ruiz go for a four-bagger here. We'll try for a 41-pin lead.
Be right. Be right. Do it. Get on it. All right.
Hey, good shot, Marlo. Good shot.
Well, that's good for Dallas because they can strike out and shoot 236. And the last thing they need is for the high rollers to continue stringing strikes. This gives them a little bit, a small glimmer of hope moving forward into the 8th frame.
Show me a good shot here.
But I think to have any chance, Dallas needs to strike out.
Great spare.
He's got it.
Great spare. Great spare. Good shot.
Make the move. Be aggressive.
Buen tiro,
Right?
compa,
See
buen
it.
tiro.
Do it. Come on. Let's go, baby.
Up steps Nick Pate. Numbers for Nick so far. Second-seeded strikers after the seed round, 12 games here a couple days back. Pate, ball reaction. All 10 into the pit for Pate.
Well, I mean, this can get interesting now, especially if O'Neal strikes in the 9th frame for the Dallas Strikers. And Las Vegas gives them a little bit of an opening. It's 20 pins now, and this is going to come down to the 9th and 10th.
PBA League rookie expansion high rollers. Here's Richie Teese. And he shot a big shot now. There's the emotion and energy from Teese. Wow.
Great shot, bro.
Yeah, it was a nice shot by Richie Teese. That one walks its way right into the 1-3. And Love it.
That was fantastic.
That's tremendous.
Only two?
Need it, gotta have it.
O'Neal gets it and cuts it to a 10-pin game.
Now it's going to get really interesting because
Hey, nobody better here, all right?
Andrew Anderson stepping up here. He's been aces for the high rollers. But if he goes ring 10 here, we could have a possibility of a tie. If he strikes here, we could still have a possibility of a tie.
Anderson, wow, that's high and leaves a 3-pin. Could have been a lot worse.
Yep.
For Vegas.
All right, with a spare, you can see the max score there. Nice break kicking the 10 out late. But here's the max score right there for both teams.
Three-pin takes care of the mark.
All right, well, I moved and I got it there quick and it wasn't ready yet.
So he said he moved, which means he moved his feet to the left, and he got it there quick, meaning he got it to the right too early, and that's why the ball overhooked and went through the nose.
Anchor bowler, Hall of Fame legend Norm Duke. Whoa, big four through the nose. A huge miss.
Well, Norm did the exact same thing, only he leaves the big four, but he got it there early. You could hear Tommy right behind him saying, lay off, and there was no chance of that ball listening to Tommy. Right through the schnoz, and the big four standing. Game one's going to go to the Las Vegas High Rollers.
All right.
That was my bad.
Only one more.
Lavoie, anchor bowler, game one. We'll see if Amleto Monticelli will keep the lineup the same. He flip-flopped Anderson and Lavoie yesterday, divisional semifinals.
What could have been if Norm struck out.
Right.
Wow.
2-10 there.
Shocking.
But this one mathematically over. Four-seeded Las Vegas will win game one in the race to 2. Trying to join Portland in the championship match tomorrow night at 7 Eastern here at FS1. Nice conversion for Francois Lavoie.
Never doubt.
So, hey, if you're going to do that, though, give me one, okay?
Oh, yeah. But when I threw my shot on that lane, I made sure that I got it right.
Okay.
And I forfeit.
Oh, okay.
So
you're going to go one left, maybe?
That was quite a split conversion for Frankie.
You have to remember also that
The match is over. Well, the game is over. And Lavoie will finish it out.
with a lot of speed. I mean, completely different like you guys are doing.
High Rollers win game one, race to 2. 224-196. One more game win, and Vegas is headed to the championship match with A.J. Johnson, who's been amazing in the leadoff role. It's like your leadoff hitter in baseball, hitting a home run every time. Guy's been fabulous. All right, Randy, lineup change for Dallas.
Bill O'Neal's going to anchor Dallas. Norm Duke moves into the 4th spot. Tommy Jones, Brad Miller, Nick Pate will remain the same. I like that move. Man, anytime you can put Bill O'Neal in the anchor position, I think that's a good play. Tommy Jones, talk about the lineup change and what adjustments you'll make in this next do-or-die game for the Dallas Strikers.
Yeah, we're gonna swap Billy and Norm. Billy's bar actually looks a little bit better than Norm's tonight. You know, we're just gonna have to go out and bowl a better game. We didn't bowl a very good game. Let them get off to a good start. When you got guys that don't have that much experience on TV, if they get off to a good start, they're pretty good.
Tommy, why aren't you anchoring? I mean, we're used to seeing you in that anchor position and having tremendous success at that spot.
Well, you know, I hadn't been bowling a ton, to be honest, and you know, the other guys' bar reaction a little bit better, so I'm trying to blend them a little bit, and Billy's been bowling, he's pretty sharp, so he's on the bottom. That's a good thing about having 3 guys that are probably going to be, you know, Billy will be Hall of Fame eligible very soon.
All right, Tommy, thanks. Good luck in this next game.
Honest answer from Tommy Jones. Hall of Famer. O'Neal, future Hall of Famer. Championship match tomorrow night here on FS1. 7 Eastern, also streaming on the Fox Sports app. We know Portland, champs of the Anthony Division, are in to the title match. Who joins them? Expansion Las Vegas would like to be the one to do so by winning game 2, which is now underway.
Get away! See, I like that because it looks like he created some more angle through the front part of the lane. So as the ball does travel to the right, it's picking the dry part of the lane up later.
Change with Vegas as well.
Yeah, Francois Lavoie and Andrew Anderson have swapped places, 4th and 5th. Now Andrew will anchor the team, and they did that last night. We watched it and worked for him.
So your thoughts on both moves? You like them?
Yes, I do.
Good. Here comes your power hitter in the leadoff role. Near perfect so far, A.J. Johnson. Not this time to a double wood.
I'm wondering if it's that lane, if that right lane may be a little tricky. I also like to point out that at age 28, A.J. Johnson is way too young to have any gray in his beard. Yeah, it looks like there's a little hang spot on that right lane. You can see he's either got to get it farther right or he's got to throw it slower.
Third-year player, as you see, PBA League. Champ in 2018. 2-8 double wood. Got it.
All right, my bad, guys. My bad. We got you, bro. My fault. Good read.
Come on.
Good read.
Yeah. What do you think?
I didn't get that one.
Two-slot, Brad Miller. Clean so far, no open frames. Trying to continue that trend. 7 pin.
All right, shot, Brad.
Good shot, Haas.
Well, Dallas needs somebody to step up here in this do-or-die game. Otherwise, they're going to be eliminated. Vegas will move on to both the Lumberjacks in the finals, but somebody needs to step up on this team and lay some foundation work down so the rest of the team can start stringing some strikes and even up this match.
Second year, PBA League, both of the strikers, and Miller takes care of the 7 pin. Millions of kids nationwide are without their normal access to sports and play due to COVID-19. That's why Fox Sports has teamed up with Good Sports to restore play for kids and the community organizations that serve them through donations of brand new sports equipment. You can also help keep kids in the game by donating to restore play. Visit goodsports.org to learn more. Ruiz, you bet.
Way to pick me up. Let's go. Way to pick me up. Great shot. All right, Richie, you see it? All right, bro. You ball changing?
10-time Venezuelan Player of the Year. That man right there. I'll tell you what, I've never seen him throw it better than he has in this competition.
Really? This has been incredible.
Honestly, I think his game is as good as I've ever seen it.
Lifelong friends with Amelito Marcelli and his family from Barquisimeto, Venezuela. Peyton from Minnesota. He's a 10 pin.
All right, off.
Another one.
A little too forward of rotation on that bowling ball as it hit the pins. It really rolled out before it got to the 1-3 pocket and just not enough to bump that 10 out.
Heads off set to grab his preferred spare ball here. The PBA League rookie.
Set you up, buddy. Let's go. All right.
Cross lane, 10 pin, no problem for Nick Payton.
Remember last night, the Dallas Strikers in their match against the Fury, 267, 258. They start this match with 196, and they don't have a double through 3 frames in game 2.
Same team, vastly different result from night to night. And the high rollers, Randy, want to take advantage of that. Here's Tease.
What do you say?
Go up 11.
All right.
6-10.
That's good. Come on. Come on. Run it down. Run it down. Hi, bro. Come on.
That looked like a pretty good shot, and it overreacted. So I'm starting to get a feeling that this right lane is real wet dry. So if the players get it to the right too early, it's going to go high just like that shot. If they don't get it right enough, it's going to go light. And that makes for a demanding oil pattern where the players have to figure out a way to blend that oil pattern out, blend that wet dry out.
Oh, hey. Great spin. Great spin. Good job. Just gotta touch it, man. That's all you gotta do.
A little uncertainty there from Richard Tease.
And he made it with no sweat.
No problem. All right, Norm Duke. Lineup change in our Baker bowling format. No split. 9 pin.
All right, run down.
Oh, this could have been disastrous. Norm bumps that 4-pin into the 9, and luckily the 4 goes. That was a little sketchy.
Love it. Keep working.
All right.
I did love it.
Come on, Billy, keep working.
Down by 2 here are the Dallas Strikers, and here comes Frankie Lavoie.
Vegas up 1 game to none. Anchor bowler. Back and forth with Anderson. Lavoie strikes.
Off your field ball, what'd you do?
One right.
And the high roller's looking very good, Randy, right now.
Crossed a couple of boards there, but you notice how far to the right he got it. Frankie with a little lower rev rate, his ball didn't pick up immediately. That ball reaction was a little bit smoother. Now, the man that just moved to the anchor position, Bill O'Neill.
Strikers work on the spare from Duke, and that's high, and the 4-pin. Everything but fall down for Bill O'Neill.
I don't have a very good feeling about what's going on in the Dallas Strikers camp right now. One strike through 5 frames.
Come on. He's got the mark. But the second-seeded Strikers are down 3. Here comes Vegas, 5th frame for Anderson. His team works on a strike. Chance for a 13-pin lead. Heading into the halfway point break. Vegas needs it. Vegas gets it.
Get some of that.
What a huge break that was to double up 4th and 5th frame and increase the lead to 13. Listen to this reaction from Andrew Anderson. When he let go of it, he said, do the right thing. Not that I ever did the right thing when I was in Las Vegas, but these Las Vegas high rollers are certainly doing the right thing. Up 1 game to none, just doubled up. They've got a 13-pin advantage. Halfway through game 2, can Las Vegas high roll their way to the finals?
The on-lane graphics you see on our show, including the ball tracer, are courtesy of Clutch Bowling.
Yeah, special thanks to Kendall and Jeffrey, who work tireless hours out here, along with Brett and Bobby from Specto. We've got some of the best minds and equipment to register numbers in the business. Special thanks to those guys. They work real hard.
All right, Randy, second half, game 2. First game to Vegas.
Speaking of clutch, Dallas needs somebody to step up and be clutch.
How about Tommy Jones? He delivers right on cue.
Everybody, let's go.
Amleto Monticelli, Randy Peterson here in the booth. It looks like that right lane is a little tricky. What is your team trying to do specifically on that right lane?
Well, considering that they're a little hooking more in the front and a little sharper backhand, 3 of my guys are using different balls today to actually get that a little smoother reaction of the spot. And AJ and Anderson is the only ones that are using the same ball as yesterday.
Thank you, Amleto.
You're welcome.
AJ jumps in. 10-pin. He liked it. He really did.
Wow, that's pretty amazing with a rev rate that high. And this shot looks pretty good. And AJ leaves one of the flattest 10s you'll see. And I think that just goes back to what Amleto said with the front part of the lane being a little stickier. That's definitely going to cause bowling balls to hit a little weaker. You don't want the fronts to get sticky.
Never.
Ever.
Ten-pin got it cross lane. Single pin spare conversion for AJ.
Hey, this is where Brad Miller needs to step up and do something for these strikers. He's working on a strike. He can cut the deficit to 2. He needs to step up and strike right here.
He's got 4 so far in the 2020 PBA League. Portland, the Lumberjacks, won the Anthony Division Championship earlier tonight. They're in the final tomorrow night. Which team joins them? Miller, can he step up? Yes! Delivers.
Great shot. Way to go. Way to go. That was Jordan.
Exactly what he needed to do, and he did it.
Back to Ruiz. Energetic, emotional, and bowling really well for Las Vegas. Here's tomorrow.
Way to pick me up, baby. Next shot.
Another trip for the high rollers. Lady Luck. Don't fail me now. The strikers are looking for the cooler to come in and get some of this luck out of the hands of the high rollers from Las Vegas.
Way to pick me up, baby. Next shot.
You know what a cooler is?
Yeah.
Yeah, did you see the movie?
I did. It was fantastic.
Pretty neat. All right, Nick Pate. See if he can help Dallas take the lead.
Yes, sir.
Nicely done. Nicely done, Nick Pate.
Great one. Great
He's
shot.
been rock solid for the strikers. That's a 3-bagger now for Dallas. And guess what, Dave Ryan? We've got a new leader.
Dallas, as Randy said, in pretty much a do-or-die situation. Second half, second game, lost game 1. Had to get a strike streak going. They've got the turkey. Here comes Teese. Take the lead right back for Las Vegas. Avoids the 7-10. It was awfully close to a disastrous shot for Teese.
He went down to one knee and like that shot, almost paid the price. Watch this action. That was close.
Late tap, late nudge on the 7. Late.
I thought that was
All right, match score now for the high rollers, 229, 247. You can see the max score is right there, folks. I think if Norm Duke strikes right here in the 9th frame, I think Dallas ties this up and we go to overtime.
No strike. 2-4 instead for Norm.
And now they can lose it. Norm's ball reaction not very good tonight.
Towers has the mark, but things remain very interesting in game 2.
God, I love that too. Jesus.
Heard Norm say he really liked his shot. Lavoie. 4th position, 9th frame. Second game.
See you right. See you right.
Oh, my.
Great shot.
I think he was pretty fortunate there. But you know what? Doesn't matter what I think. That's a strike. And no matter what Bill O'Neill does in the 10th frame, he cannot shut out the high rollers. Caught just enough of the 1-3 to tickle the rest over. Bill O'Neill right now striking out. Will give Dallas 225. You gotta be
7-pin, the late bump in that first game. O'Neill. Yes.
That's why they call him the real deal. Absolute clutch. Bill O'Neill comes through for the Dallas Strikers. What could have been if Norm struck in the 9th frame, we'd be going to OT. But as it sits right now, Andrew Anderson's going to have to throw 2 strikes in the 10th frame. If he doesn't, we're going to extra frames.
There's a roll-off. You were here. Get them all anyway. Get them all anyway.
Nice job, William. Remember, Las Vegas high rollers switched their anchor bowler. They moved Frankie Lavoie into the number 4 spot and moved Andrew Anderson to anchor. He needs 2 strikes and 7.
To join Portland in tomorrow night's Elias Cup championship match. Anything less, going to a roll-off. First shot, Anderson needs it. Gets in. There's one.
Oh!
Wow. I mean, just wow. Another real light hit. Check this out. This is when you know it's good, clean living. This is when you know you might want to hop on a private jet and fly to Vegas tonight. Got to have the next one. Tell you what, pretty good game they bowled on this tricky right lane. A couple of nice breaks, trip 4s, a couple light hits that struck.
Got the first. How about the second?
Oh,
no!
Oh, my
7-pin.
Did you see that hit? Was that almost a 5-7 standing up? Crazy.
Dallas wins the game.
Watch this. That looks pretty good. 5-pin just didn't know what to do. We're going to extra frames.
Here comes the roll-off. You hear the bell.
I really like that.
Hiring the folks up at Bayside Bowl in Portland, Maine. That's their tradition for the roll-off. And here we go. 1 ball.
Billy's going on the left.
Sudden victory roll-off.
Bill O'Neill will start on that left lane for Dallas. He's going to take a re-rack first. I wonder who's going to throw the first shot. Frankie Lavoie looks like he's going to throw the shot for the high rollers.
He looks prepped. Definitely Lavoie.
Remember O'Neill coming off of a 3-bagger that he threw in the 10th frame to give his team a chance.
Nothing quite like this moment. Everything on the line. 1 ball roll-off. High drama at the PBA League. The real deal gets started with a strike.
Let's see what you got.
Yeah, I like it. Another beauty from Bill O'Neill, and now Frankie Lavoie must strike.
Nobody better here, Frankie. One good pitch, bud. Come on.
No strike. Will continue the roll-off. Anything less, Dallas wins to make the championship match. It's all up to Francois Lavoie. Delivers!
What a great shot from breaking history there. That was absolutely spectacular.
Wow! And the roll-off continues.
Great shot, brother.
Absolutely flush labeled that one.
Calling up a PBA League rookie, Nick Pate, to throw the next shot for Dallas.
Interesting selection. Pate's been good tonight. Roll off, rolls on, Pate. 7 pin.
No.
9.
Nice shot off, nice shot. Nice shot.
Unlucky.
So Andrew Anderson gonna step up.
One great
A
shot.
strike wins the match.
He can redeem himself right here.
For the win, Anderson. Yes, indeed. High rollers win it.
Yes, sir! Come on! That's what I'm talking about, baby! Go, baby! Yeah!
Vegas will play Portland tomorrow night for the PBA League Championship. What a finish.
Nice to see players come back and redeem themselves. Andrew Anderson did just exactly that. He had a chance to win it in regulation. We go to overtime, and he nails it to win for the Las Vegas High Rollers. Great shot, Andrew.
To Kimberly with a happy High Rollers.
This is a very excited team right here, guys. So, Andrew, hey, let me talk to you real quick. So, walk us through that roll-off.
Yeah, I mean, after my 10th frame, it was definitely no question Frankie should probably go first. I thought I had that lane pretty good. I definitely didn't have it as good as I thought. Frankie threw a great one and gave us a chance. And, you know, it's a lot easier to throw a shot after somebody gets 9 than it is after they get 10. Nick threw a great shot, and I had to make up for my 10th frame, so I threw the best one I had, and thankfully they all fell.
Well, you made up for it, indeed you did. And AJ, you guys are a new team. Did you guys think when you came into the PBA leagues that you would be taking out 2-time champions of the Elias Cups and heading to the championship matches tomorrow night?
You know, we got a lot of experience on this team. We got a lot of great bowlers on this team. We got an even better manager. So I knew that as long as we stuck together and stuck to our game plan, anything's possible, and we took the mindset that we don't care who we bowl. We're just going to throw 10 great shots and let the rest take care of itself.
Well, you guys have worked hard for this. You guys are heading to the championship matches tomorrow night.
Let's go,
Congrats.
boys!
What a night of bowling, Kimberly, thanks. High Rollers going to celebrate for now. Randy, we're set for the championship match tomorrow night.
Yes, we are.
Defending champ, Lumberjacks, and the High Rollers. It's going to be great to watch. You can watch it right here in FS1 tomorrow night at 7 Eastern. Now for Randy Peterson, Kimberly Pressler, and the entire crew, it's Dave Ryan saying so long from PBA League, the Elias Cup in Centerville, Virginia. You've been watching the PBA on FS1. What a night of bowling. Defending champ, Portland is through. Expansion Las Vegas is through. To the championship match tomorrow night. Be sure to